Hey guys, it's Trish from Trisha's Card Club, live from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Welcome to Wednesday night, Live with Trish. One thing I like to say about my videos is they are filled with human error, but completely engulfed in my love of Stampin' Up. Because gosh knows there's going to be mistakes and stumbles and struggles for word find and all that good stuff, but I just keep on plugging away. So thank you for putting up with my stumbles, and thank you for coming back to join me. I see Miss Mary. Who else do I see out there today? I see Karen and Cindy. Thanks you guys for stopping by. I'm always super appreciative of that. And Miss Karen Code, like Road, because I always say her name Cod and she gets all upset. Speaking of Karen, something I'm doing tonight, Karen's going to be doing in her class in February. So if you haven't signed up or RSVP back for her class, you definitely want to, because you're going to want to do what we're doing tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're welcome, Karen Brevard, for your card, and thanks for your check. I got your check today, so thank you very much. Hey, Miss Holly, nice to see you. All right, so let's get started because we got a bunch of stuff to do tonight. Always want to put in my plug for my webpage, trishen.stampinup.net. Remember, you can always go there to order 24/7. It's available, but it's also it's full of samples and ideas and ways to use Stampin' Up product that Stampin' Up does. I don't do it; they do it. So if you're looking for inspiration, that's a good place to go. What you see here, I'm excited to share, is the paper share. So you can see, I'm just going to do a real quick buzz through. You can see some of the gorgeous paper that came this year. It is gorgeous. This right here, you guys, I've never done in my paper share before. These are memory and more cards, and that's a whole sort of scrapbooking, but really card making genre that Stampin' Up does. It's called Memories and More. And then this is the 6x6 papers that those of you guys who do the paper share will be getting. So there's 3 sets, and they're gorgeous. And then for you guys who signed up for the paper share from me, you'll have a couple of extra packs of paper in there, because whatever I had for credit for the order, I ordered more paper. So in the papers, some of them are so gorgeous. You guys, look how beautiful those where's my favorite one on this pack? Hold on, let me find it. It's worth the wait. It's worth the wait. It's worth the wait. Where is it? Oh, it must have been the other side. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? The paper itself is beautiful. And then I have so many videos to talk about and plan for you guys. One of the videos is going to be what to do with the 6x6 paper, how to get 2 cards out of 6x6 paper. So stay tuned for that in the next week or two. And then this is, I don't know if you can see it because it's my camera's so close, but can you see the paper? Just to get you guys to get a feel for the different colors of paper. It's beautiful. This last one, you guys, is so royal. And now, except for the bird. Why does Stampin' Up insist upon doing birds? I don't know. But look at this paper. Isn't it beautiful? It's just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous paper. The gold and the silver. That one I really love. And then there's another one that I wasn't particularly like, it's not my taste. But the other side of the paper, let me see if I can get to it. Where does it start? The other side of the paper, see, they kind of look like old ladies. Like, that looks like a man's boxer shorts, I'm just saying. So they kind of look like old lady paper. But you guys, look at this. On the other side, it's all the wood sheets. How cool is that, right? So that's going to be fun to play with. So for you guys who sign up for your paper share with me, it is already been mailed. You should be getting it by Saturday. If you don't, let me know, but God willing, it'll all get there. And you'll have some paper to play with. Okay, so tonight we're going to be using the decorative masks that Stampin' Up sells. I think that they're a very, sorry for the glare. I think they're a very overlooked item in the catalog. They're only $10. You get 6 masks, and the masks are 2-step masking. I'm going to show you that tonight. So tonight we're going to be using a couple of them, and then I did a couple cards to show you even more ways that I've used them. For tonight's class, we're going to start off with, I know you're not going to believe me, but we are. We're going to start off with the butterfly, in honor of my fear of the butterfly. if you're looking for the masks, they're on page 65 of the mini catalog. They're right here. Now, typically people will use textured embossing paste to use the masks with, and then then it'll create like a texture on the paper, but not necessarily. Not it works just as good with ink, and that's what we're going to be doing tonight. I'm sort of not into the textured masks, so okay. Who's out there? Okay, yeah, watch it again, Huckles. Okay, so you need a few tools with this. You need blending brushes, which Stampin' Up! Sells 3 of them for $12 if you're interested, or you may have your own. You can use sponges if you have sponges at home. Excuse me. The only reason I'm recommending the blending brushes is because it's so smooth. It comes across just so smooth. And these are stained, but when you wash them out, you can use any color with them. Does that make sense? You don't need a blending brush for every color. Now, some people will get a blending brush for every color, but you don't need to. So this I already used with orange, and I used with pink, and today I'm going to use it with yellow and with gray. So it doesn't matter. So you need blending brushes and you need washi tape. Now washi tape is just to help hold down stuff and block off things that you don't want to have colored. I'm doing a blue background, you guys, so that you can see the white cardstock that I'm going to be actually using the masks on. So you just need a teeny little piece of paper rolled over, and then you're going to put that down underneath. That's going to just make it so your paper doesn't move under your mask. So that's just a start. Then you place your mask wherever you want it to go on your, how do I want mine? I think I want mine to go about there. Now, you have to be careful that you get the whole mask on your sheet of paper. Then you're going to take a little more washi tape, and you're just going to tape it down. And you don't have to go crazy. You don't have to tape, But what I want to make sure is I don't want to get this flower when I'm sponging. So I'm going to just tape it off. This is a hint that Stampin' Up! Gave us, which I thought was a brilliant hint. And I tried it earlier and it works great. So I'm just going to tape off where I don't want there to be any ink on my paper. Again, if you're really careful, you don't need to do this, but Stampin' Up! Shared, and I think there's so much truth to that. Like an extra minute or two of prep gives you the most amazing results. So that's prepared now. I'm going to take my... So saffron am I taking? What am I taking? I can't even read. I don't have my glasses. I'm taking my Daffodil Delight. I'm taking my Daffodil Delight ink, and I'm going to ink up my sponge. Always have a little scrap piece of paper to rub off the first blob, and I'm just going to color my butterfly in yellow. So you don't want to do a big blob of any color. You want to take your time and spread it out as best as you can. This one gives you a lot of grace and mercy, though, and you're going to see why. I just think this is the coolest thing. Okay, so I have now, and you can choose how dark or how light by how much ink you rub on. I'm choosing to go kind of light. I don't want this thing to fly off the page and come to life on me. So there's and see how there's a little bit, I don't know if you can catch it on the camera, you guys, there's a little bit of a blob right there. You wouldn't get that blob if I had been a little bit more careful and rubbed off on my scrap piece of paper. So that's just a little helpful hint. Now I'm going to pick this up, and you will see a beautiful butterfly. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off my extra paper, my extra washi tape, and I'm going to reuse it. So I'm just going to stick it down here. I'm taking it off this one and this one, and I'm going to line up my butterfly. And this is why you kind of don't want to do it on a white on white, because you can't really see. Now I can't see at all, so I need my glasses, and you might see the top of my head because I have to be able to see where my butterfly is. Okay. All right, I'm pretty sure, I'm confident that's where I want my butterfly to be. So I'm going to put a little bit of washi there, and I'm going to put some washi up here because I don't want that little end to get on my butterfly when I'm, see what I'm doing, you guys? I'm just covering the paper so it doesn't get on my butterfly. And then I'll just put this here so it doesn't move. Now I'm going to take gray granite, and I'm going to put a little on. And I'm not going to do a lot of this tonight because you guys don't need to watch me doing this part. Once you see me do it, you'll get the concept. That's why I did some cards in advance. So now I'm just going to color over what I did before. Not 100% sure. You guys, I think I did this backwards. Oh well. Oh well. You'll get the concept. But I just realized this second I did this backwards. The gray should have been my... Well, no, the gray shouldn't have been my first layer. No, I think I did it right. I think I did it right. Let's just wait and see what happens. Okay. That's dark enough because I'm not sure I did it exactly the way it was meant to be. But let's take it off and see what the results are. Oh, yeah. That came out pretty good. Pretty good for my first try out of the chute. Now, do you see how I got a little bit of the edge there? But check that out, you guys. Is that not the coolest thing? Now, I'm going to show you at the end the cards I made because I did something else with the... Actually, I'll show you the butterfly first because I did something else with the butterfly. So that's one mask that comes for the butterfly and the flower. But what I decided to do was to take this butterfly and then take this mask, which is the flowers, and this is what I came up with for my second card. Can you see that? Isn't that pretty? I don't even like butterflies, you guys, and I love this card. And that I did using Bermuda Bay and Coastal Cabana. That's how I manufactured that card. All right, so that's that one. So that we're done with him, and I'll fix him up and make into a card at the end. The next thing I want to show you guys is, I'm just going to do one, but I'll show you the end result. So let me get a small piece of washi tape. You guys, you can do endless things with these masks. That's what I think I'm so in love with. So I'm going to put this here like that. I'm going to take my washi tape stack, and I'm just reusing washi tape. You can, cut new ones, or you can do whatever. I'm just reusing it. It doesn't matter. It's not that sticky. So I'm covering this. Oops, I missed it. I'm covering this up because when I do this edge right here, I don't want to pick up that flower. So I'm going to cover that edge up. Remember what I said earlier, a little preparation goes a long way in making what you want your end result to be. Okay, so I'm going to do that flower, and I'm going to use two colors. I'm going to use Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape. So let me get that set up. And I'm using Highland Heather first. Now, you can see I have a lot ahead. I didn't wash this ink off because I didn't want my brushes to be wet for tonight. But when I rub it, you see how it rubs clear? So don't worry if it's stained like that. Now, when I go to wash it tonight, it'll wash off, but it will stay blue. That's the color it will stay, which is completely fine. So I'm going to get ink on it, rub it off a little bit because I don't want it to. And I'm just going to, I think you can see. I know it's kind of faint, you guys, but you can do as dark or as light as you want, depending on what the ultimate finished look is. And the only thing that you have to kind of practice is just try not to get that blob. If you get that blob, don't worry about it. You can always put an embellishment over it or something like that. So don't beat yourself up about it. It just looks nicer when you don't have a blob. And on all my cards, almost all of them, I have a blob. So that I'll just tell you. So that's one layer. And again, it's very light, but wait for the magic. Now I'm using Gorgeous Grape. The other one was Highland Heather. Oop. I almost made a mistake. Let me take this out. Look at that. Gorgeous. Now I'm going to take this, and I'm going to use my liner-upper skills and see if I can do this. Let me see if it's this way. Yeah, it's this way. Okay. So I'm lining up the bottom flower. It just takes a minute. You just have to have a little bit of patience. You'll get it lined up. It won't be perfect. We're not looking for perfection in stamping. We're just looking to make a card to bless someone's day. Okay. So that's lined up. And I'm going to change my paper, my washi tape, so I don't mess up my corners. Like that. And then I'm just going to take one more piece of washi tape and tape that down just so it doesn't move. Okay, that's lined up. And it's not perfect, and you'll see, but believe me, it's close enough. Okay, so now I'm just going to go over it with my gorgeous grape. You guys, this is by far my favorite. This is my favorite. Wait until you see this. It is so gorgeous. This is what inspired me to get these. And you know, I'm kind of not a fussy stamper. Not that I think this is fussy, but I'm kind of more of a stamp and go kind of girl. But when I saw these, I was like, I have to get this. Are you ready for the reveal? Because the reveal is stunning. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? I think that is so, so pretty. And then you could do another one down here. So let me show you the finished results of the card. That is my finished results. Oops. Ta-da! Isn't that beautiful? I am so excited about this stuff, you guys. I could just envision just me stamping away like masking away like a maniac. It was very easy, very quick. You saw how quick I made that flower. I did two. Then I did a few more off to the sides. I didn't even do their double A's. I just did them single. Put in some black matte embellishments. Happy birthday. And then did my bow. Now, one more card I want to show you, but I'm not going to stamp it, is this background. It is gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. So I colored it ombre style. I did an ombre, you guys, by myself. I thought this up, and I didn't. Someone obviously did it, and I must have copied it. But yes, Holly, masks are not new to Stampin' Up. It's just that they're like a hidden gem in the catalog that people haven't been really using them, but now that I've seen them, I expect that you're all going to want them because they're so easy. So look at how, now does this not make beautiful, beautiful paper? I mean, it's as pretty as our Designer Series paper. So I did that. I put it on the back of a card. And then because I'm desperate for cards for birthdays, then I made a little tag for it. Now, how easy is this to whip up a card? There's a little tag. And there it is. There's a perfect birthday card. And it's ombre. And it's just so beautiful. And this was done with Bermuda Bay. That's dark. I just did it over and over again to make it dark, lighter, and then the lightest down the bottom. And that's how I got that ombre effect. So ladies, I am excited. Just a reminder, if you're going to Karen's class locally in Orlando, she's going to be using the masks this coming month of February. So if you want to get your hands on it and see what it's really like, you'll have a chance to do that. And if you want to order them on your own, well, you know where to go for that. And what else do I have to say for a Wednesday night? Let me see. By the next time I speak to you, I'll know if my Buccaneers, my Tom Brady actually, has moved on to another round of the playoffs. He plays on Saturday or Sunday. I don't even remember. I'm so nervous I don't even know. And we'll have had a couple more days of clouds because although I posted this gorgeous picture of the sunrise, it's cloudy here a lot. It's cloudy a lot. So I just have to accept that. That's what my husband says. That's just our weather in the wintertime in Chattanooga. And I think that's it. Let me just make sure I've acknowledged and said hello to, hey, Miss Nancy. Because people, you guys, if I don't say hello, I always feel really bad. But I'm so thankful that you guys are here and looking and watching. I know, Mary Finn, do you not love it? I knew you would love this. I can see you doing a million things with it. Because you can interchange the masks like I did with the butterfly. You can put flowers on the butterfly. You can do this mask and then do a different color in each row, so you can do like a rainbow effect. There's just so many things you can do with masks, and you can do it with product that you already have at home. So that's what I love about it. If you, like I said, the blending brushes are the best to use, but you can definitely use sponges too if you don't. Okay, let me make sure I've said hi to everybody. I think I did. I'm always so thankful that you guys, light before dark in art and painting. You are absolutely right, Karen. I don't know exactly what happened with my butterfly that was supposed to be gray, and I'm a little bit off up here, but besides that, it just didn't come out as vibrant as I want. Maybe I needed to use the darker gray. I might redo this one, and maybe I'll post it after I've redone it, because that one I'm not 100% thrilled with. All right, ladies, I again say thank you, and that I love you, and that I miss you, and I'm always appreciative that you come and watch. And I have new things for the next several videos that I'm very excited about. I cannot wait for Sunday's video, you guys. Yeah, not to try to blow it out of proportion, but it's something that I typically do not buy from Stampin' Up, so that should give you a hint. But I fell in love with it in the catalog. Well, it's not in the catalog, it's online. And then I had quotation marks, you guys, had to have it, and I'm so glad that I got it, because I think you guys are going to enjoy me making it as well. All right, you guys have a good couple days. It's not pay week, but we'll get through. It's going to be here next week before we know it. And you guys have remember, around here we make it and we mail it. So I want to see things in the mail from you guys to your friends and family, or deliver them to coworkers, or wherever you interact with human beings. Our world needs a lot more kindness, and I know that you guys are the ones that are going to make a difference. Love you guys. Talk to you on Sunday. Bye-bye.